I recently did a video in regards to what's called trigger leads, and I wanted to give an update because there's been some development over these past few weeks. Let's discuss. So trigger leads is where when a consumer has their credit ran, the credit bureau sends information to other creditors that they've had their credit pulled, and then the consumer gets bombarded with several phone calls from similar creditors trying to solicit the same business. It's extremely frustrating and aggravating to the consumer. And let me just first say, we as lenders do not send any of your information to the credit bureau. It's something that they already have on file, and these companies pay the credit bureaus to send them that information. Well, the good news on this is that the National Association of Mortgage Brokers is welcoming a bill introduced on April the 17th that would amend the Fair Credit Reporting Act and prohibit the creation and sale of these triggers leads. And the real problem that I see with these is not only is it extremely aggravating to get these repeated calls from companies that you don't know, they can be somewhat misleading. Last week, I had a client tell me that she began talking with them because she thought they were actually with my bank, which of course they were not. So a couple of things on this. If you get a call like this, first ask them specifically who they are with. And if they are in any way evasive, I would end that call immediately. If they do confirm they're with a completely separate company, use your own judgment. But I would also advise that you probably want to get off that call. And they can be somewhat persistent. So the second thing on this is you're going to have to be direct. And look, I know we're raised in the South and Mama taught us to be polite. And I'm sure we're thinking, well, bless their heart, they're just doing their jobs. Well, yeah, but it's at the expense of your time and possibly your money. So be direct and use the H word if you have to, and that is harassment. And don't worry about hurting their feelings because honestly, you're just a number to them. And we're not the only area affected by this. Dan Keller, a lender up in the Northwest, recently did a well-deserved rant video on this because he had so many clients being called and really harassed on these things. So it's important to let your lender know if this happens to you because the more we as brokers and lenders can let the powers that be know about this, the more likely they are to pass this bill. Now, if you do have more questions on this or anything at all, let me know. Visit my website, reach out to me. I'm always happy to help. Thanks for watching Your Mortgage Minute.